It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Chargers. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand. Greg, you get to a game like this and you love the matchup because as we watch and get ready, you just watch highlight after highlight of the ball in the air, down the field. We got two big-arm quarterbacks going head-to-head here in this one.
And if you love offensive football and you love high-level quarterback play, we've got a matchup that I think you're going to be pretty excited to sit down and take in alongside us because every blade of grass is an opportunity to deliver the ball. And the amount of pressure on these defenses to defend the entire field, knowing there is no throw off limit, there is no route that cannot be unleashed. This is the ultimate test for any defense when you have two quarterbacks like this lined up under center.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's a handoff to Brooks. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's caught! And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, He's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. 1st-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
19 yards right away to kick off this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he will score. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, LA.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the complete.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Goff. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Davis to return it. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop. Second down and 8. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Quick throw, taken in.
Josh Palmer. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man is the tight end, Dissly. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Dobbins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. 3rd and a yard. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Lions offense ready for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Patrick motioning here. A 2nd down throw for Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Detroit.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is...
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 14, Lions 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chargers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31.
The tackle by Jeff Campbell. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll give it to Dobbins. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Gus Edwards. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. On play action now, Herbert. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Lions offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Goff to throw. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every team understands the value of generating explosive plays, but there's a flip side. The quarterback can only hold the ball so long with how good these teams are rushing the passer. So when you can check the ball down short and gain all the yards after the catch, man, what a weapon for an offense.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On 2nd down, Goff. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium. After a short break, they'll come up to 3rd and 3. Goff to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on third down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
He'll look underneath here for Brooks. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Williams in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. Quick slant caught by St. Brown. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9. Now Goff. That one taken in. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The score, Lions 17, Chargers 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now is Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Herbert. There's his tight end, Disley. And they get this one across midfield. Line for 1st down and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He connects with Disley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
On first down, Herbert. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown Chargers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is the challenge that these top-end tight ends present, Mike, to defensive coordinators. They have to make a decision. When I play man coverage, do I trust my linebacker to defend him one-on-one? Do I need to bring a secondary player or an extra corner down into the coverage? That's a tough matchup. They're either too slow or they're too small. There's very few guys around the league that can do both. And the quarterback saw his matchup. He went to the big tight end and came away with an explosive play.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run it with Brooks. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
Throwing here is Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Jameson Williams. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. On second down, it's Brooks. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down is right.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's a run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. A run with Dobbins. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3. From the gun, it's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. He'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Pass completed is St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Goff to throw on 1st down. To the outside, that's St. Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Goff. The second down throw is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Herbert. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Herbert. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Herbert going for it all. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. To throw is Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Third down, 3 to go. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8. A handoff. It's Brooks running right. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. On third down, here's Brooks. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.